determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I did build damage control from the ground up, and then they fell apart without me. Just like the horsewomen fell apart without me. It must drive you crazy that everything I touch turns to gold, while every professional relationship you've ever had falls to... You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tunes since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're wrestlers. The only way to pull Bailey out of whatever poison daydream Punk sold her on is to face her in the ring.
Which is a great strat.
You don't know her. Her ego will drive her to try to beat me one-on-one.
Say...
After you blew up their whole plan to loot the WWE?
I wonder if I can get a monster truck
Look,
down.
I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone brave enough to walk into the belly of the beast is leading our team into Survivor Series. But no.
Becky, to win the Best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked. I'm scared I've lost my friend forever. I need to do...
The Bayley buddies are back, but that's Becky Lynch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch!
There's only one reason Becky's cosplaying with Bayley's old entrance, and that's to get Bayley so angry she makes a mistake. Or several.
Maybe so, Corey, but it could also be a way to remind Bayley of who she used to be.
Mind games aside, now it's time to see who's ready to fight. Wait a minute, that's Bayley dressed like... The mind games are over and the jokes have ended. Now these former best friends are going to settle years of animosity.
Bayley cast her lot with Mutiny from the very beginning, but Becky thinks she can turn her back to the light.
If Becky Lynch really thinks she can beat some sense into Bayley after everything we've seen, she's gonna need the luck of the Irish.
Locking up.
Passes through and wrist lock applied.
Boom! A painful top wrist lock now.
Lands a body shot. Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO.
Look at this, snap suplex. And Bayley is being humbled here.
The man is just going off on Bayley. Suplex!
Launched.
Put in the corner now.
Becky Lynch with a great shot. A drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed.
And Lynch was scouted there.
She's able to stop the blitz that was coming her way.
These two trading one blow after another. And she quickly turned that around.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Lynch looking to secure.
The arm is locked in. This is sending a painful message.
Almost trapped, but she gets away.
Becky Lynch, manhandle slam. Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs?
Becky Lynch walked into Mutiny's home base and defeated their second in command.
Is tonight the end of this rivalry or a new beginning?
Come on. Come on, Bayley. Shake my hand. Come on. This isn't who you are. Please,
She's
Bayley.
going to do it.
Bayley's coming home.
Never. Never.
Damage control? What the heck?
I knew it. I knew Bayley was too far gone.
I never thought I would see those women standing together as a unit again.
You see, Becky? This is what the horsewomen never had. Loyalty. How many times have we all stabbed each other in the back? Again and again and again and again until 4 became 3. You were right about one thing. Mending fences. And so I did. With my real sisters.
You might have beaten me in a match, but you lost tonight. Because damage control is mutiny.
Damage control is mutiny, which means WWE is in serious trouble.
I don't think Becky Lynch is worried about mutiny or WWE right now, Byron.
She's thinking about the friend she just lost forever.
We worked as hard as we could to peel Bailey away from mutiny, but it really feels like we took a loss on this one.
I can see your point.
Come on. I know it doesn't feel great right now, but you did make a dent in their armor, Becky. You beat Bailey on Mutiny's home turf. If that doesn't create some internal strife, I don't know what will.
I suppose so. But beating Bailey was never the point. I thought I could help her find her way back. There was this moment after the match when I thought I saw the old Bailey. But even that was just a mask while she waited for damage control.
I'm sorry. I feel like I pushed you into this, and now mutiny is stronger than ever.
First, that's crap. This was my own idea. You didn't push a thing. Second, this might not have been a total win for us. But it wasn't one for Bailey either.
What do you mean? Mutiny has damage control now.
Most of damage control, but not all. I had a talk with Dakota Kai. Turns out we both have versions of Bailey we miss. Dakota's on our side.
We have a mole inside mutiny? Becky, this is amazing. It could change everything.
It could. The only question is, what do we do now to prepare for Survivor Series?
I'm sticking around on SmackDown. Gonna get some work in and make sure I'm at the top of my game.
Sounds good. When you're ready to make the next move, I'll find our final teammate on Raw.
Go team!
Have I got a live event match for you? Should I just go ahead and book your travel?
The following is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring from Bogota, Colombia, Isabella King.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. But there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
Man, I am so ready to troll CM Punk. I just wish I could see the look on his face when you rake him over the coals.
Great! Then grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
Drew McIntyre sporting a different look for this MMA rules match. As soon as CM Punk revealed himself as the leader of Mutiny, you had to know that Drew McIntyre would call him out.
And leading into Punk's MMA career is a surefire way to get his attention.
MMA rules means we're about to see Drew hit even harder. Here's a person with a lot of spirit and some skill.
I'm not really fond of most local competitors.
The following is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout.
Drew McIntyre has taken a shot across CM Punk's bow with his MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof.
Oh my, incoming!
Whoa, what a landing!
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body. Oh man, back in the ring.
Ouch. Shoulder tackle. Michinoku driver.
brutal forearm.
Oh, sent crashing right into the ring post.
Side slam.
Nice. Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Drew exhibiting all his power and force. Oh, God, the crimson is flowing. He's seriously hurt now.
This one soaring.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Great presence of mind by McIntyre.
He's heading back to the ring.
Kick to the gut. Arms hooked. Future shot. DDT. Oh, wow. Rendered unconscious. The official has to call it.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre just sent a message straight to CM Punk.
And that message is, anything you can do, I can do better. Your move, Punk.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take on Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
Do you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight, I would assume there's going to be some kind of mutiny trap.
Well, that's the safest bet you're ever gonna make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, he'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly worried.
Punk may be made out of fine china, but Mutiny has plenty of badasses on their roster, and they could come from anywhere. So I'm still gonna watch your back.
Good man. You watch for Mutiny backstage, I'll meet Punk in the ring. This goes right, that little creep isn't gonna make it to Survivor Series.
It's the Scottish Warrior ready to get his hands on CM Punk. That's not CM Punk. It's Kevin Owens. Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, aka knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
Right to the face.
My God.
Rear chin lock, and now just rapid fire punches.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
What a reversal. Owens gets control.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Got him.
Ooh, short clothesline hits its mark.
Power from the suplex. Blow to the breadbasket. Oh, what a kick.
Drew saw the up and over coming.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Overhead belly to belly. Look out!
Somersault plancha to the floor. My God, launched like a ballistic missile.
Showing zero regard for anyone's well-being.
Look at this. Just launched his opponent.
Overhead belly to belly.
No signs of either combatant backing down. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Who will break first? That is the question.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
And gets sent right into the corner. Uh-oh, here it comes. Inverted Alabama slam.
Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
Well-executed suplex.
Waistlock applied in the corner. Check out this power. Belly to belly, way overhead. Over and over again, getting beaten down with force.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
Owens at the mercy of his opponent.
Owens needs to find an opening.
Oh, my goodness. And you can see that Owens is looking overwhelmed.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
Waistlock applied in the corner. Check out this power. Belly to belly, way overhead.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Uh-oh.
Flipped over into an arm drag there.
Slips away just in time.
Hoisted up high here.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
Stops the kick. Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
Claymore! That's it. I think KO might be out.
Shoulders are down.
Drew McIntyre did it.
Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
Sent right into the corner.
Hooked.
Belly to belly, way overhead.
Oh.
Got him.
Oh, great display of strength with the suplex.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there. Oh, ouch. His stamina is getting tested here.
Across the shoulders and down into a gutbuster.
Owens sent flying. Moves from the ring to the outside.
KO avoids the attack.
McIntyre with a great shot.
Short arm clothesline. Jumping headbutt. Seeing them fighting on the stage like this is not going to end well.
Owens taking in another punishing attack there.
Drew making clear he came for a fight, and he's not satisfied yet.
He quickly slides into the ring. And he's going to the outside, which will start a countout.
Oh, that's going to sting. Kevin Owens is in the zone and letting the opposition know it.
Into the ring again now.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here. Drew is setting him up for the Claymore. That'll take his head.
What the hell? That's Lexus King.
Oh, we've got another CM Punk out here.
Gigi Dolan out of nowhere with a high knee. And here comes KO to direct traffic.
This pack of punks are taking Drew McIntyre apart. I don't like the looks of this. Go to sleep.
Clearly, they're sending a message from CM Punk.
Come on, get in here. Is that all you got? Insult meet injury. GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre in the Anaconda Vice.
We need some help out here. Is anyone in the locker room going to stop this mutiny assault?
This is a major setback in the war against mutiny.
And Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten up by a whole army of them.
Where in the hell were you? You were supposed to be watching my back.
I would have if the army of punks hadn't jumped me before they came out to get you. Great security, Pierce.
I'm not taking the fall for this one. You and McIntyre lit the fuse by antagonizing Punk and Mutiny.
Antagonized Mutiny? You daft? Punk's bunch of brainless mannequins have been attacking WWE since the night of the draft. We didn't start any of this.
Guys, we can aim at each other in a circular firing squad or turn our ammunition on Mutiny.
No, you're right. But so far, we've gotten the appetizers and not the meal. How can we get the real CM Punk in the ring?
Trust me. I'll get Punk in that ring. You just give me a live microphone next week.
Deal.
When all of Punk's mini-me's show up, and they will show up.
This time, I'll be ready for them.
Drew McIntyre is in a familiar position here.
I have a feeling Drew is about to drop a pipe bomb of his own.
You know, they say time is a flat circle, and that sure is the case with Can't Mend Punk. Here's how it always goes. Punk shows up to great fanfare. He gathers an entourage of weak, sad, desperate people who buy enough of his knockoff cult leader garbage to follow him off a cliff. Then he has a tantrum, and he goes home, leaving everyone who trusted him broken in a ravine at the bottom of that cliff. Just look at the splintered locker rooms this vile cancer leaves in his wake, and you'll see.
Here we go. If it's the real Punk this time.
It's him! CM Punk is here!
This is what Drew wanted.
I want to talk right down to earth in a language that even Drew McIntyre can easily understand. Here it is, Drew. You need some new material. You've been the same whining crybaby since the Machine anointed you the chosen one, and everybody laughed you out of the territory. I don't blame you if you don't remember that, but look it up. There's plenty of video online.
Hey, we're done talking. Now why don't you bring your brittle bones down here and we'll settle this the old-fashioned way.
Nah, not tonight. See, that's your problem. You're old-fashioned, and this is a whole new world. This will get settled, but not by me. Come on out, boys.
Yeah, about your mates. They've been delayed.
Is that Drew's sword?
It looks like it's trapped whoever Punk brought here from Mutiny. And not as confident now, are you, Punk?
He's getting the hell out of here.
No, he isn't.
And they've got Punk cornered.
Wait, there's KO.
McIntyre just leveled Kevin Owens.
Owens' distraction worked.
For Punk, maybe.
Kevin Owens is alone with two of the most dangerous men in WWE.
I'm not sure KO thought he was going to be the sacrifice for his fearless leader tonight.
Lay down with dogs, you get fleas, Saxton. Happens every time.
These superstars are displaying absolutely zero concern for their own well-being.
Yeah, nothing good can come of this.
Oh.
There's the Bulldog.
Fight now working its way to the stage.
Nothing but glass screens and steel supports. So much can go wrong up there.
Oh my God, a clothesline.
Boom.
Lands the elbow. Got the underhook. Nice standing backbreaker and takedown.
There are so many ways this thing can go bad, guys. That stage is not made for fighting. Gets out of the way of that one.
Everything he can do to create space here. Snap headbutt. Oof.
We knew the ring couldn't contain them, but taking this fight to the ring entrance proves their true disdain.
Into an exploder. And he now slides back into the ring.
Holding nothing back on top of this entrance ramp.
Lands a kick to the gut. To the gut.
Ooh, brutal forearm. Fighting up on the stage, this could be really dangerous.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
An uncanny showing of power. And forcing a tap out. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
He's got that look in his eye. It's go time.
The go-home driver.
Good night. Duking it out on the stage. This is wild.
This is dangerous.
Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
Uh-oh, this will make you fade fast.
Such a punishing, and the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now. And the probability of serious injury just skyrocketed as the action moves onto the staging area.
And avoids taking any damage.
Punch right in the head. Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake. Oh my God, look at this. They're setting him up. Double suplex.
What a devastating maneuver.
Steel, glass, pyro, electrical, so many things on that stage have the potential to do some serious harm.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam!
Michinoku driver.
A plethora of ways to get imaginative up there, none of which are sanctioned by the WWE.
Ooh! Sharp clothesline! Taking this fight back into the ring. Side slam!
Nice.
Looks like, oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
Wow, the power that takes is insane.
Such a...
Oh, this is just terrible to watch. He's in so much pain and can't do anything.
Oh! Boom!
Knockout victory. This one is over.
Kevin Owens was just made a sacrifice to CM Punk's ego with Punk's own move.
When KO wakes up after being locked in that Anaconda vice, he should ask himself some serious questions about who he's chosen to follow.
This close. We were this close to taking Punk off the board.
He might have slipped away, but we did take out KO at least.
And I bet he has some serious questions about Punk's leadership right now.
Your plan worked, Drew. Just not exactly the way you intended.
Not at all, Loss. But not the bruised knuckles I was hoping for.
Everyone wants to bruise their knuckles on CM Punk.
It's a win. Every bit of dissension inside Mutiny can help us win at Survivor Series.
Seriously. We couldn't have picked two better people to join our team.
Should we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya then? Or get to figuring out how we end Punk and Mutiny once and for all?
Let's focus on the battle at hand.
We can have a big karaoke party after Mutiny is defeated.
We're all agreed then. Victory, then karaoke. So what's our next move?
We need to go after the Unity titles. It's time to make a big statement.
Agreed. It's a huge feather in Punk's cap right now. Let's make sure Mutiny walks into Survivor Series without them.
Okay.
You two. There's no sense in letting Punk know we're all working together.
The less he knows, the better.
Great. Go get those Unity titles. We'll keep our Unity secret for now.
Have you two come for a friendly chat, or is this some sort of an ambush?
With everything going on, you think we've got time for either? We want a shot at the Unity titles.
You two? Interesting. Not the combination I would have expected. How about I schedule a warm-up match, just to see how this all works?
No warm-ups. With CM Punk gaining power, we just can't stand by. I hate the thought of him at the top. We're here to strip him of control, and we'll start by taking those titles before Survivor Series.
Fair enough. I should warn you, though, Punk is not eager to hand out Unity title shots, especially to a team from WWE.
We figured. What's it gonna take?
The word is that the only way for a team from our side to earn a shot at the Unity Championships is in a four-way tornado tag match at NXT Mutiny. If you want those titles before Survivor Series, you'll have to run through their best teams.
Typical Punk try to wear us down. Seems he forgot us Scots are made of sterner stuff. We'll be ready for anything he throws our way.
Okay. If you want me to make arrangements, I will. But you'll be walking into the lion's den.
Sounds like a place for us to make a proper statement.
Set it up.